Welcome down, everybody. Thanks for coming down to today's press conference. This is races 26 and 27 here at the Sydney Motorsport Park 400. And joining us now, we've got Shane Van Gisbergen, 2 race wins today. And alongside him, Chaz Mostert and also Jamie Whincup. And congratulations to Jamie on the pole position record today. We'll get to that shortly, but we'll start with the gears at the moment. And very successful day for yourself. Did you think when it was raining that you were a chance?
I hate driving in the wet, but for some reason I'm all right at it. But car was fantastic in the first race, and you know we had a big car advantage, which made it easy and nice. And in that one, right from the start, Jamie was much more competitive towards us, so we were really pushing. And I made a mistake and went off, so did he. And after that safety car, I didn't really need it because I knew that the rears were pretty much destroyed. So had a good break in the safety car, so I got a good couple of laps. But then Chaz was all over me, so another lap it would have been really on. But yes, great day for us. Helped by the rain, but we were pretty quick in qualifying too.
Talk us through both starts, especially the first one. You're off like a rocket from P6, and then again leading after the first lap in that second race.
I don't know what was happening at the start, coming up to the grid, everyone's just rolling and I'm sitting there on the foot brake doing a burnout, and both starts I got a ripper because I had the hottest tyres on the grid. But yeah, it was good fun off the start, and I think we were 4 wide then, and I just went, oh, I got to get out of this, and managed to cut back and get the lead. So it was quite a good start both times, and pretty exciting, that's for sure.
You seem to really enjoy your wins as well. I mean, watching all 3 of you guys drift around at the end there is pretty exciting.
Yeah, I come out of turn 2 and I had bit of a slide, and I see Chaz had more, so I had to beat him at the next corner. But yeah, it's good fun celebrating and seeing these guys enjoy it too.
Congratulations today.
Thanks.
We'll go over to Chaz because that was an amazing drive there. On the restart, did you think that you'd have an answer for the 2 guys in front of you?
No, definitely not. I was just quite surprised to be up that far after qualifying quite bad, and in the first race we had no pace at all in the wet, so it was a big turnaround for the Pepsi Max crew, and yeah, just to be behind them and see what they were doing different. And, you know, I'm only a bit over 12 months into this category now, and you know it's awesome to follow these guys around and see what they do and pick up little things and try and do it a little bit better. But yeah, I knew Jamie might have to think about championship a little bit, and yeah, it was just a really good restart on the last safety car. Everything just went me way, and then yeah, I just stuck on the back of Shane and couldn't quite get him in the end. He was really quick. He's always quick in the rain, so it's a credit to him and his guys. And yeah, it was just fantastic to give him a nice hot run to finish, and hopefully it made good TV.
You made great TV. Don't worry about that. We've always been wondering what you'd be like in the wet. Because we've not had a chance really to see you race in the rain in your 12 months in the sport. Now that the day's come, how do you feel you went today in the rain, and is it something that you think that is an advantage for you now? Or?
Yeah, it's funny, Australian weather doesn't always rain here, so the only time you get wet is when you come to the creek for some reason. So maybe there's this big rain cloud above this track. But yeah, I mean, going through the development categories and even from go-karts, always enjoyed the rain. But you know, you can't just lean over the front wheel and get a lot of grip in one of these. You know, if the car's not there, you know, you're nowhere. So it's a real credit to our guys to give me something to drive in that race, and it was just fantastic to get the 2nd place. I've got 1st and 3rd, so it's awesome to get the runner-up, and now I've got a little box set going at the workshop, and maybe we can have a meal with all these plates that keep coming back. So it's fantastic.
It's great to have you at all these press conferences, but from a team point of view, it's your teammate that needs to be up on the podiums at the moment. What's going on?
Yeah, it's his engineer's sick this weekend, which is unfortunate, but yeah, I think we've just been very lucky. These races are so close. I started 11th then and got to the podium, so it can be anyone's race. Everything's got to go your way, and it's like there's a bit of a mocker on him or something at the moment, so he's not getting the results he needs for the championship. But there's a long way to go. We're not even in the endurance season yet, so big 300-point race if someone doesn't finish here or there, and that's why the top 6 guys are so close, and it can be anyone's championship. So it's not just between Jamie and Mark, it's between Shane and the rest of the guys up there. So where I'm sitting in 7th, I might be just that little bit too far back, but I'm giving it a red hot go, and I'm really excited to watch the end of the season come out. It's going to be awesome in my seat watching, but also all the people at home watching as well.
Well done. Let's take it over to Jamie. So many things to talk about from today. All this wet weather, we kind of forgot that you did something incredible today. You finally overtook Peter Brock's record for the most pole positions. What does that mean to you?
It's it's a hard one to put into words, but certainly quite proud of the achievement, without doubt. It took me a couple of years in a competitive car to get pole position. I thought it wasn't really my thing, but as I said after qualifying, it's no greater feeling for a racing driver to put new tyres, new brakes, and on a well-balanced car, and then go out there and just absolutely milk the thing for all it's worth. So I really enjoy that side of the sport. Really happy to have racked up more poles than anyone else. But on the flip side, it's really important that you can't compare the past to the present. It's a completely different era. We're completely different ball games. So certainly, I think it's unfair to compare to anyone else. But as I say, I'm certainly proud of what I've been able to achieve.
Did you feel like you struggled in these conditions? I mean, you certainly weren't passing cars, but at the same time, you brought it home on the podium.
I was no good in the first one. Just no pace. I was all over the place, and had I was definitely more competitive in the second race with a few big changes in the car. So I was as good as these guys. They were pretty loose out there. Really enjoyed the restart, and I just kept mowing the grass. I was off the track a few times, which is what it's all about. So all good fun. Not sure what's going to happen tomorrow. If there's a bit more rain, we'll tune it up and see if we can move up a bit more.
Just talk about that restart just quickly. You got very close on the control line to nipping in front. Were you worried about that?
The safety car's too slow. Safety car doesn't get released early enough, and we're stuffing around the last corner. It should be well and truly in the pits, so we can all go at the last corner happy days, But I don't know why they keep leaving it too late. But anyway, that's the way it is. Shane was in the middle. I got on the inside. He hit the gas, got a bit of wheel spin. So I got a bit of a run. But these boys they were pushing hard. It was as I don't need to explain what happened after that. It was all going on. We had a nice hit at 200 k's, which is not always nice at the time, but sure it made good tally. I'm sure it kept us all in a job.
Cheers for the drifting at the end. It was good to see you get involved.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be the clown that spun at the back, I was just, I could see the replay, two guys drifting and this idiot pirouetting off the track. I hit the lock stops a couple of times. I'm no drifter, but I give it a crack.
Alrighty, let's open up to the floor.
I forgot we had that turn one. Yeah. I've seen it. Yeah, I can't go any wider.
Sorry, Jamie. Certainly not a bad day as far as the championship goes for you, with a couple of rivals languishing a little bit further back.
Yeah, not thinking about the championship at all. I certainly wasn't being conservative then. It was dog eat dog. I was trying to win that race, and best I could do was third. So we'll worry about all that stuff later in the year.
The 12 wet tyre limit for the weekend. It's forecast to be variable conditions again tomorrow. What sort of impact is that potentially going to have?
Big.
I think we only get 3 sets of wet tyres for the weekend, so probably shouldn't have done skids at the end then. But anything can happen. We saw even now, if we were still running around, it would have dried up. So, and same with that first race, we weren't far off putting slicks on if that race was to have carried on. So variable here, and even then, there's lots of patches around offline. So if it's like that tomorrow, it's certainly going to be exciting. But I hope it pisses down all day.
Jamie, have you got a thought on that?
We've been real tight a couple of times, but it's dried up the next day and we've sort of got away with it. So if it's wet all day tomorrow, we'll all put our new set on and then we'll recycle what we've got today. So we use some front tyres and we just use the best of what we got. I think it's fine. It won't be dangerous at all around here. It will just be loose, as long as it's not bucketing down and cars are aquaplaning off. I think we'll be able to recycle tyres and be all over the place till the end.
Does that mean it could determine the result of the race tomorrow effectively if those conditions are changeable?
Well, it's the same for everyone. So everyone's going to do the best with what they got. So as long as everyone's competing equally, no drama from my side.
Shane, you said you don't like the wet. Yeah. What don't you like about it?
I just never have enjoyed it, and but somehow I go alright, and I don't know why. It rained almost every race in Formula Ford in New Zealand, and sitting in an open cockpit car was the worst thing. But I don't know. But can't explain why I go alright in it. Maybe these guys can. They followed me around, but yeah, do enjoy floating the car around and sliding a lot. And you know, in the wet, going into turn 1 here, it's different every lap. You don't know what you're going to get, so you just fire it in and hope it sticks. And normally you slide, like the rubber is slippery, as everyone knows, in the rain, and you slide across the track until you find grip. And it's probably one of the funniest, it's kind of scary feeling, sliding into a corner across the grip and just hoping that it sticks. And I don't know, it is fun and I enjoy finding the limits, but yeah, I'd rather it was dry.
Any last takers? Just to update everybody on the championship, 69 points is now the difference between Jamie Whincup and Mark Winterbottom. Craig Lowndes still in 3rd, James Courtney still in 4th. The Gears, you've now popped up to be 5th in the championship. Chaz is now into 7th, and bad day for Scott McLaughlin dropping to 9th in the championship with those 2 poor results. So thanks for coming down. Looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully we've got enough wet tyres.